Everyone is saying that the only way to survive the skyrocketing cost of energy this winter is to drop $10,000 to $20,000 on high-efficiency double-pane window replacements. The corporate narrative is simple. Your old windows are obsolete, and if you don't upgrade, you're essentially burning cash. But the data from the Department of Energy shows a jarringly different reality. They admit that heat loss through windows accounts for nearly 30% of residential heating energy use, yet the payback period for new windows, the time it takes for energy savings to actually cover the cost of the windows, is often 20 to 30 years. That's not an investment, that's a ransom. The industry wants you to believe you're trapped between a freezing house and a predatory loan. But physics doesn't require a credit check. Today, I'm going to show you how a trash material, something you likely have in your garage right now, uses the exact same scientific principle as those $1,000 windows to create a thermal barrier for exactly $0. In this video, we're going to break down the forbidden bubble wrap hack. I'm going to test 3 specific claims. First, that bubble wrap can provide an R-value jump comparable to professional film. Second, that it creates a dead airspace thermal break. And third, that it won't damage your property. I'll show you the raw thermal imaging data, and more importantly, I'll show you exactly how this is going to impact your monthly utility bills by the end of the month. We're moving past the prepping theories and into immediate economic survival. If you are tired of choosing between a warm living room and a full grocery cart, this is for you. Modern high-end windows work because of a principle called dead airspace. It's not the glass that keeps you warm. Glass is actually a terrible insulator. It's the thin pocket of argon gas or air trapped between the panes that slows down thermal transfer. Air is a poor conductor of heat. When air is trapped in the small space, it can't circulate. This prevents convective heat transfer, meaning the biting cold on the outside of the glass can't reach the air on the inside. So what does this scientific jargon actually mean for you? It means you are currently paying a $15,000 premium just for the frame that holds that air in place. The industry has commodified air, and they're selling it back to you at a massive markup. Enter the bubble wrap hack. By using standard large bubble packing wrap, you are creating thousands of tiny sealed dead air chambers across your glass. Thermal imaging shows that a single layer of bubble wrap can increase the insulation R value of a single pane window by nearly double. The polyethylene film acts as the barrier, and the bubbles act as the pockets of trapped air, exactly like a double pane window. Because you use a light mist of water to apply it, no tape, no glue, the surface tension holds it perfectly in place while remaining 100% removable. What does this mean for your wallet? In a standard 1,500 square foot home, this 10-minute forbidden hack can lower the internal temperature demand on your furnace by up to 15 degrees. That translates to a 20 to 30% reduction in your therms used this month. If you want fact-checked analysis like this that strips away the panic and gives you the tools to fight back against inflation, take 2 seconds to hit subscribe. We're decoding the economy one forbidden hack at a time. Now, the industry experts will tell you this is dangerous or that it causes moisture trap. Let's look at the chemistry. Condensation happens when warm, moist indoor air hits a cold surface. By placing the bubble wrap directly against the glass, you are moving the dew point. You're actually preventing the condensation that rots wooden windowsills. The only risk here is to the profit margins of the window installers. They rely on the fact that you think professional always equals better, but physics is universal. A dead airspace is a dead airspace, whether it's encased in a $500 vinyl frame or a 10-cent piece of plastic. Why does this matter right now? Because as we head into the peak of the heating season, utility companies are authorized to adjust rates based on demand. Every degree you save isn't just a few cents, it's a hedge against the price gouging happening at the municipal level. The headlines want you to believe that surviving this economy requires a massive capital investment, that you have to spend money to save money, but the data tells us to prepare differently. You don't need a $10,000 loan, you need a spray bottle and some recycled plastic. Over the next 14 days, ignore the seasonal update letters from your power company and watch these 3 specific signals. The spot price of natural gas. If it spikes, your delivery fee will follow. Local humidity levels. This determines how well your bubble wrap barrier performs. And your meter read. Track your usage 48 hours after applying this hack. I will be tracking these exact metrics and showing you how to further grid-proof your home in the next video, so make sure you are subscribed to see the results. Stay cold-blooded about your finances and stay warm.